We're back, finally. I know it was a long break. We had a small update. Things got a little jumbled, but we're finally here with game number 3 between Fire and compLexity in this ESL 1 American Qualifier. This is the best of 5 to determine who's going to be going to New York as one of the 8 teams there, representing their region. Fire are currently 2 games up over compLexity and hoping to head into game number 3 looking strong, but we just have like a 90-minute game. Goes to show that despite the score being 2-0, that the matchup is quite even. So we go ahead and welcome in my co-caster, Clairvoyance, mid-player for the High Council of Wizards and Priests. Clairvoyance, I gotta say, I love your team, man. Are you
Maybe it's actually you know, Cap, it's actually might not be the best time to say, but I'm actually no longer part of that roster.
Oh,
yeah. So it actually happened quite recently, but we parted ways. They said they didn't have a. I guess it was a confidence issue on both sides, and yeah, life goes on.
okay, well, I wish you the best of luck in the future. I feel really awkward now that I need that.
No. Honestly, don't worry about it. It's okay. Like you know, after we lost to compLexity yesterday, it was tough. You know,
yeah. Okay.
Losses in general like really hard on the scene, especially for tier 2, tier 3 teams, right? Because they're trying to break into the tier 1 scene, and it's honestly just a really difficult hurdle. So we'll see what happens. But I mean, honestly, these guys are the story today between Fire and compLexity. I think Fire, man, they're picking up heroes that they're really comfortable with here.
Gyrocopter and Dying.
Dire team ban.
I feel like that's Fire wheelhouse right there. compLexity though did get the bounty hitter, and I'm always a little bit leery of giving away the bounty hitter just because it's like, oh hey, it's the 6.82 comeback mechanics are back installed, but for only one team, you know.
Yeah, it's honestly bounty's kind of weird against Undying, because like on the one hand it's very good at evading the Undying and like getting fights elsewhere, winning your lanes and wherever the Undying is not. But on the other hand, if you lose too much to the Undying without getting much done in the early game, at one point he does nothing to the Tombstone, he does nothing for the team fights. Of course, with the track and Shuriken fallback, you can always do damage to an extent. It might become either a really easy game or a really hard game, and setting themselves up for an easy game, I would say, because Ember Spirit's one of the better heroes against the Tombstone too. I mean, if you can't kill the Tombstone, kill the zombies.
Storm Spirit and Rubik banned away by compLexity. We had an AM banned out by Fire alongside the Clinks, which seems to be a repeat ban. Bigly targeted at Ziz. We saw that in the semifinals. Strong. The Spirit Breaker is going to be picked up now for Fire. Another hero I feel like matches. You were talking about how the Spirit Breaker just does very well against the AM, and I feel like in some regards, maybe not the exact, but in some regards, the Spirit Breaker is quite strong against the Ember Spirit for the same reasons.
SB is kind of like weird against Lina and Ember. On the one hand, when you get to them, it's really strong because you always have that magical 17% that turns out to be 50 or 100 at times. But other times, it's kind of like Ember and Lina. They both have ways to deal with it, sort of. Like Ember's Searing Chains range actually extends further than that of the Charge Bash AoE, the greater Bash AoE from Charge of Darkness. So you can actually chain him up while he's charging. And Spirit Breaker is one of those heroes that if his charge doesn't really connect, doesn't have a purpose. And Lina in the same way, if you time your stun and when you see it coming, it could just stop the SB. It's kind of like a Bad Rider jumping into you without lasso. But it's very good against Bounty Hunter. Like it nullifies the effectiveness of Bounty Hunter quite a bit, I would say. So I think that's the purpose of the pick here.
Yeah. compLexity, 4th pickup. I'm presuming this Lina is going to be. I mean, I guess we can run a safe lane Ember Spirit, but I feel like the greedy like 4 position, it would be the same thing that compLexity did in game number 1, right? Where they had both the Naga Siren and...
Oh dear.
Okay. Techies, but... What is happening with these techies? Is this...
Oh, they first banned the TA, one of the best heroes against techies.
Okay.
And Fire just picked up Queen of Pain, which is not exactly a good high ground pusher. I would say so far, compLexity got this game and got this draft down pat. You know, the landmines kill Tombstone as well, so that's something.
Yeah, that's true. It's just that I feel like there's no combo here, right? You can't have a Tusk. If the Techies is run as the sort of greedy 4 position, then what does the Bounty Hunter do? Is he like the hard 5, and then you've got no real support? Is this an offlane Techies? Is this what it?
I think this is an offlane Techies.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Mikey J. White plays it. I've never seen him, but I don't see why not. The thing with Techies is you need to watch a couple of replays and play the hero a few times to just generally like understand the patterns. Of course, if you want to be a really good Techies, like most players who want to be really good on X hero, you have to spam that X hero and really see the difference of what happens in the experience department. But yeah, so far I'd favor their draft, man. Like their high ground, Gyrocopter, not very good. And if the Techies can drag out the game, they might just let the Ember and the Lina kick in.
Complexity.
10 seconds
Reaching
remaining.
for that last pick now. Okay, so I'm sorry, going back to it.
5 seconds remaining.
The 4 position, I feel like it has to be a mid Lina. Now they're going to go roll a 5 position Shadow Shaman.
This is the weirdest draft I've seen in some time. And Slaughter, another hero that's not very good against Techies.
Yeah, and they're going to run with the off-lane Slardar that we saw in the semifinal. That it was kind of weird. I felt like it did all right in the lane, surprisingly. And then moved.
Oh, you know, the
really interesting build too, where he went Force Staff over. Well.
Yeah, he gets the Force first, and then he gets the Blink after, I think. I think it's just like a way he likes to utilize his 522 movement speed, because to be fair, you don't always need to blink in. You kind of just, if you force yourself in, you can do that. If you don't force yourself in, you can use it as an escape tool, because of course, if you get hit by a hero, your blink will be negated for 3 seconds. But, Cap, I don't know, man. This is... I dare say if Fire win this game, they really deserve, and they have every right to go to ESL, because just by the picks, I don't know how they can win this game.
Yeah, you're pretty heavily siding towards the complexity draft.
Yeah, it's just, again, like this one hero counters like all of Fire's heroes, basically. I mean, even Spirit Breaker, maybe you can charge him while he's away from the mines, but at the end of the day, if he suicides, what are you really getting? I just don't know. They'll have to crush the lanes. And they'll have to make sure the Techies doesn't delay the game for 20 minutes. Because if he does, the Ember will get farmed, the Lina will push out the waves, Rasta might get farmed too. It's just a whole array of problems might open up for them.
D-Freak already gets out his aggressive board, is going to start laying down some mines.
Oh, he's going to get spotted, I think.
Yeah, he is. Do you think Slaughter... there are very few heroes. I don't think Slaughter has enough HP. He has a high amount of armor, but I don't think he has enough... HP to survive through the 3 landmine start.
No, I don't think so either. I think
it's.
I'm pretty sure every hero in Dota dies to 3 mines at level 1.
Really? I thought there was like a couple here. I thought it was like the highest DHP heroes, like Ogre.
Well, Spirit Breaker is actually one of the highest DHP. I'm sure of it. He's so tanky. He's 5 armor. He's sitting at 700 without a single stat item. But even him, I'm sure he'll just fall.
Yeah.
Pretty sure anyway. Let's see. I mean, we can actually do the math here. So basically 25% reduction out of, what is that? 900 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll die.
The battle begins.
Oh wait, will he die?
Worthy tribute.
It's
Tap
late.
here.
I mean, in
Oh,
Europe
it's
right
225 each. Yeah. So, he'll live with 26 life points then, right?
And if he actually had a couple of stat items.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I guess not every hero dies. Come on, most of them die. Come on.
But most of them do.
It's fair to say the Slaughter is not going to be 100% HP anyway in this lane. He'll die. Oh, the Undying is actually going to die first. I'm calling it here. He's going to walk into the side trying to use his fog and then try to decay spam, and he's going to die.
All right.
Yeah, right here.
Runs into it. Wait, two. A little battle here with Whitebeard. Whitebeard goes for the decay.
Come on, right here.
There goes the first blood. Oh, he hits both at the same time. Oh, God.
How easy was that?
Badly.
Oh my gosh.
Because there goes like half of Slaughter's regen just off the start. Because not even because he ran into landmines, because the Undying, who was somewhat close to him, ran into it.
Yeah. Honestly, this game, man, it's gonna be a nightmare of a game for Fire. Just, I don't know. This Techie's like, even if they see the mines, what heroes are they gonna use to clear it? Main? Just gonna get forced into the mines or something.
Whitebeard, already feeling the pain there. Flame Guard and the level 1 Ether Shock. MJW's actually playing a 3-position bounty hunter here in this
Offlane
game.
bounty.
So, yeah. For the quick level 6, I mean the offlane bounty, once upon a time that was a thing. Nowadays it just seems solidly in the 4th position, but I guess there's no real reason it couldn't go back to the offlane.
Yeah, honestly, they have a good safe lane against that. Spirit Breaker, you just charge him. Once you're level 2, of course, you got Bash 1. And then once you charge him, you have a Dust. And then you just dust the bounty, and Gyro walks in with a Rocket Barrage, and there you have a dead bounty owner.
Yeah. Got its level 2, so see what he can do. There's also potential to put pressure on the middle lane, where we have a Queen of Pain versus a Lina. Susie right now.
Z-Freak. Yeah, Undying tried to walk in through the other path that he mined. Yep, luckily for them, that's the only mines they have so far, but could change at any given time, and they wouldn't be aware of it.
Oh, if he gets this suicide, it's going to be so big. Techies will have single-handedly won 2 different lanes. But we'll see. The creep wave is going to push forward into the tower still. I really don't see Z-Freak being able to get this opportunity.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I'm sorry, there's a counter word right there. For some reason, I thought it was the Radiant.
So they saw him the whole time.
Yeah.
No chance of it happening, and Fluff charging bottom. I don't think it's going to be successful. I don't know. Can you kill this Ember?
Well, maybe if they manage to get the stun.
Yeah, I guess he can.
Up. They'll get the stun, and he got the chains on the exact person he needed to, which was Moo, which will allow him to be able to survive. No chain stun possible. And
yeah, I thought the chain stun was going to come in for sure, but unfortunately for them, they got chained up. I think the Rasta had a shackle ready as well, so there's that. They're desperate for this kill. Yeah, this is not going to work. Ember Spirit against melee heroes, it's kind of like, yeah, these steering chains will just make your aggression futile and useless.
Yeah, it's such a decently low cooldown, 4 seconds charge.
It does cost a lot of mana, but again, Magic Stick is so beneficial against Undying that he'll get a lot of it back in general.
Whitebeard has spotted out where the next set of mines is at. Probably shouldn't be caught out by that one. Kind of gets a little damage on Moo. Major here, top lane. JW still playing around the jail. To get some damage out here and there. He's got 8 CS. Level 4, so really not bad. The off-lane Bounty Hunter seems to be working out quite well, especially with the Spirit Breaker now. He went back to base, he picked up some dust, he's going to charge over to the Bounty Hunters. This is probably our one opportunity to be able to get the kill. Let's see if MJW actually has the awareness, though, to stick back long enough until the Spirit Breaker shows up on map. Thanks. Even underneath his tower with this creep wave pushing in so heavily. Probably going to be caught here. Know where he's at. They're going to run him down. Only hope he makes some crazy juke around, but it doesn't look like he's eat through the trees, gets a little distance here, slowed down. The Rocket Barrage will be able to finish him off. Still, meanwhile, bottom lane, what happened here? Shadow Shaman ends up getting the kill on the Undying, while the Undying got the pickup on the Ember Spirit. So well worth it for Fire. It looks like, though, Moo, slow as he is, does have Tranquil Boots to start healing himself up.
Yeah, it was a pretty simple engagement. The Undying just dropped Tombstone right on top of the Ember Spirit, and they followed up with a stun. Ember had the shield, but again, nice thing about Slaughter, your Slithering crushes physical damage, so it bypassed the shield, and Slaughter actually came very close to dying, one hit away, but he juked through the trees, and Rasta, unfortunately, I think he fell before the Techie Mine actually came and blew up the Tombstone. So yeah, Undying without Tombstone, it's always fun. And Swindle gets a kill on 747, solo kill.
Yeah, the quick pick-off. Laguna Blade looks like he'll hit a Light Strike Array, but bottom lane's where the fight is going to be. The suicide goes off and it hits Moo in the process. He drops very low, but still, they get the pick-off in the Undying, and that's what they're searching for. More room for Ziz to be able to farm up. Spirit Breaker. Did he just get... Yeah, he got picked up.
Yeah. This is actually a very old school bounty build where you want to be efficient. The other build that people used to do is like 1-2-2 or 2-1-2. Now with the toss, how it works with the bouncing from the track, as well as just the scaling in general, going up from like a flat rate of 75 per level, you should always level it, I think, over Janata. So you got 2 points in Janata right now, but I'm not sure if that's necessary.
W keeps on shadowing Fluff, to be able to get that pick off. Get himself a bounty rune here in the top lane. Whitebeard looking around for those mines. So problematic, but the 4 position Techies has certainly countered the Undying aggression quite heavily.
Man, Z-Freak, this guy's a techies player. Look at this guy.
So the top lane. When he got up. That's something.
No, unfortunately you can't. Yeah, you can't tell. I'm not sure if they should make it. I kind of said the other day that they should, but then I realized the whole, the issue with like techies cheating or like cheating against techies, right? Like you just disconnect from your game and then you go spectate your own game kind of thing, and you can see. So if you can see the number of mines as a spectator, it might actually be bad. Yeah. So if they don't do it, I can see why. But at the very least, you can click the techies and you can see the number of landmines that he has on the floor.
Yeah.
Given the flashes, you'll have to just gauge.
He's got like 2 there. Top rune, I think he's got 2 in the middle as well.
Yeah, the rune one is hard because you can't see the flash due to the river. I mean, depending on your settings, of course. But yeah, the middle one, that mine there it's so good, honestly. Like I know that the mid lane you get sentry'd a lot, but ever since Reborn happened, because of the hill size and stuff, people don't sentry that as often. But hold that thought, it's just at the bottom lane.
Oh, it actually bumps back way too in the process. That's a good setup. The Tombstone is beginning to slow down everybody. The mine is not quite enough damage, and now Moo's actually going to be able to stop some of this. Z-Freak just gets blown up. No suicide. Laguna play turns around the Undying. Brian's going to go down as well. 2 for 1 so far. Tombstone did get healed up, and JW comes forward, but he's got the backup of the Lina to make sure the Tombstone does go down. And so full rotations all around. Susie's actually going to make a pretty late TP in and try and get
I don't know about this. What is he planning to get out? Oh,
they got
oh, they want to go for the Lina here.
He has no mana. He has like very little. They can easily just run him down. He's going to turn around, go for the Light Strike array, but the stun's going to come out from Moo soon. Fakes it, goes for the stun now on MJW while Jo comes in for the side, cleans up Swindle, and now they're going to charge for more here. Actually, Ziz, Fluff actually I think canceled his charge, but this would have been a good opportunity for them to chase down that Ember Spirit pre-level 6. Looks like they're still maybe going to go for it with the charge and the...
oh yeah, Tombstone's up. You know he's going.
Oh yeah. Ziz managed to get a really good change once again, but the heals goes out. Sonic Wave just to take him out as fast as possible. Way 2 comes in with his zap, but now he's going to be in some serious trouble. Fortunately, everyone's low on mana, but just enough for Moo to be able to get a stun. That's all they're required to get that kill against the squishy support.
That's slaughter for you right there. It's 100 mana and with amplified damage, boom, Rasta loses half his life points. Pretty good hero. But man, that's what they had in mind with that charge there. Oh, I really didn't think they were going to kill Swindle, never mind Mikey J. White, but he decided to show himself kind of like a save his friend syndrome type of thing.
Yeah.
And they paid a steep price for it, honestly. I think the techies' mines at bottom got exploded too without getting a kill. So that was a huge plus for Fire all over. And Jo too, he put it down there. He doesn't have mana in the safe lane anymore, but what he does have is a lot of farm as a result of these kills. And you can see that with him being at the top of the net worth chart.
He drops in place here. He's got, let's see, take a leg away from the CS. He's still actually quite low in net worth compared to Swindle, despite the number of kills they just got in the bottom lane. 3,300 compared to 4K on the Lina. That being said, our Gyrocopter is very far ahead of this Ember Spirit. All the pressure that he's felt from this Slardar, as well as the Undying, and then Jaya also coming in and cleaning up a lot of those kills at the bottom lane, means that he's top of the net worth board right now.
Just quick on the reaction there. Just the decay, but enough to make him run. Then again, he doesn't really want to take extra damage, so I think he's just going to wait for his Flame Guard, farm up the woods. Doesn't have a Quelling Blade yet to make it really efficient by cutting trees or anything like that, but as I say that, hold that thought, he's just going to go back to the lane. Not sure what he wants to do right now.
TP in from the Gyrocopter, who I'm not sure if this is just him abandoning the top lane. Because
it was good though, because they were going to pick him off if he was there. Swindle was ready, full mana, everything with invis and double damage on Lina.
I'm not sure if they actually saw that, and that's why he left lane, but...
Yeah, I don't know, because they have a ward, but it doesn't see the rune itself.
Yeah.
So, I mean, all they know is that Lina's been missing for a while, and I guess that's enough of a basis to assume that something bad is happening for them.
So probably for the best, they are just going to group up in the bottom lane, avoid that gank entirely, and just go for the tier 1 tower. Which seems like will be taken. compLexity going to respond with a push middle lane. They don't quite have the wards out from the Shadow Shaman, so this won't be that easy. In fact, Susie's able to charge away just in time. Brian bumps back Swindle, and JW is spotted. Nice shuriken, but does have to worry about Moo coming in from the side. They're kiting around Fire really well, and Z-Freak's going to come in and finish off this tower. Mine, Blip actually keeps it alive for a little bit longer.
Oh, 747.
able to get away just ahead of that leash. Whitebeard comes in, immediately gets suicided on. He's trying to get up the tombstone, but he gets bursted. He did not expect that one. The charge is going to come through. Swindle's going to be the not the target, actually. Way 2 charge. Boom. There goes the mine. Still, though, the call down hits Way 2 in the background. Jo needs a little bit more HP. Swindle doesn't actually have Laguna Blade anymore. He proed it out already. Swindle is going to be dropping a Susie. It looks like nice deny.
Oh, nice deny.
MJW picks that one up on the side. 747 now trying to get away. Finishes off one. He's going to go for MJW. Gets that one. Blink away. Just in time. And into mines.
Oh my gosh.
The mines are everywhere. Still, though, they picked up a number of kills, and I think that the Queen of Pain is going to be pretty happy, all things considered, with that situation.
Yeah, telling you, man, this Z-Freak guy, it's just, he's a techies player. He gave himself a ward, evaded the Undying Vision early on, and now Fluff was charging, canceled it for the bounty room, but he's still level 5. So again, in terms of the game plan, even though they have less towers, what they do have is a techie's ability to delay the game against a whole bunch of melee heroes or non-techie counters. And these mines at top, he has some up here as well, and Moo, if he's not careful, boom.
He is going for that Force Staff once again. I'm not sure if, like, I can see kinda, okay, yeah, Force Staff can be good, but at the same time, you're up against a Lina, a Shadow Shaman, and an Ember Spirit. I would say that all those heroes are very susceptible to the instant sort of blink disable that a Slardar can do. I'm not sure if the Force Staff's really going to provide the same number of openings that a Blink Dagger would.
It definitely won't, but you have to keep in mind that he actually needs an escape path on Slaughter at these kind of games, because their ability to jump on him like this, like they have so many disables, and Way 2 kind of misses the wards, but I think they'll get the kill anyway.
Yeah, he'll be able to get the double stun though.
Oh man, with the price though.
Quite nicely. Z-Freak is actually going to go down there. Yeah, he didn't have the suicide, so no way out, and the wards are going to be cleaned up. That's just so much net worth for Jo that he just picked up thanks to Moo.
Yeah, Moo played that really well, but again, it's yeah, bye-bye Fluff. Oh gosh, man, it must be a nightmare playing a melee hero this game, honestly. Like, what do you do, really? But going back to that point, though, it's also the escape, right? It's like Slaughter, to be completely honest, you don't actually need a blink to play this hero. He can run in very easily with his movement speed advantage. Of course, he won't be the initiator every time, but again, the best stuns in Dota are actually like what we just saw at top. It's just like a counter initiation more than anything.
To finish him off? No, he actually gets a heal out from the Magic Wand. They can't quite get the Janata hit. All thanks to the Undying heal. He will survive.
I think he should have dropped a stun before he ran, because if he stunned MJW, he might have just been able to finish him off with an amp and the tower hits with the Undying. But I mean, that would have been a greedy play. So it's just good that he escaped it with the Undying in the first place.
Rune for Swindle. You see, our Queen of Pain is going to be going for the Orchid. Swindle, Buells. The typical setup so far. Jo, who's gotten a lot of farm, does go for the Helmet Dominator in this game. Hasn't actually stacked up the Ancients just yet. In fact, he's going to try and go for a quick kill on a Z-Freak here. The call down gets laid out. There are 2 or 3 mines here. Jo's not careful. He's going to be caught by that one. Goes straight into the mines. Is it enough damage? No!
Oh,
he commits the suicide, but it doesn't do anything to the Gyrocopter, and he's able to survive 150 HP.
That was really close, because if Jo just committed for it from the very start, he would have actually gotten that double kill. But then again, he might have died to Swindle because, not Swindle, Z-Freak, because he would have been closer to Z-Freak. That was an interesting situation. Regardless, suicide gets expended, nobody dies, Way 2 survives even.
Arch bottom lane, MJW. Gotta keep in mind, this offlaner is so easily countered by the Spear Breaker, as you mentioned before. The charge comes out.
Honestly, it's so easy. It's just, charge is just such a one-step counter to Bounty Hunter. It's insane. It's a hero that entirely wants to stay out of vision, and charge completely nullifies that, takes that away. And Moo, he's dead.
Activated too.
Yeah, sure.
Easier for the to be able to pick him off.
It's only been 2 instances, but I feel like Swindle gets a lot of good runes. I mean, this series so far, I think his runes are just very good for him. I don't know, maybe it wasn't like a S4 instance where he gets like 5 haste runes in a row or something, but he kind of just like has an invis whenever he needs it. Yeah.
Will find himself damage now. How early, like, could they do Roshan right now? They could, with the Amplify. They were able to.
Yeah, Vamp, you can always do it, but I'm not sure if that's what they want to do. It's still going to take a fair amount of time, and for these heroes to get into the pit, it's kind of very obvious if they're not in the lanes, right? Like, you know, if Undying's not in the lane, or harassing somebody, and Gyro's not in the Ancients or laning, they're going to go for it anyway. And honestly, coL's actually pretty spread out right now, now that I look at the map. So, I'm pretty sure they have an idea, though. Look at Z-Freak. He's just in the jungle. They know they're not farming there. They have wards at bottom. Yeah, the pings are already coming out.
Yeah. They're just going to give up Roshan for more map control. I think that's fine. Orchid is finished up on Susie as a result, though. Something they definitely got to worry about. Z-Freak. Who's he going to get with that? You know someone. Like, it's this early into the game. You know someone's going to run through that ramp, not considering that it's been mined up so heavily.
Yeah, the Z-Freak guy again. This guy's a Techies player, man. I hate playing against Techies players.
No, it's Gyro. No!
Wow.
8 HP!
Wow.
Oh, God.
I gotta say, this is actually one of the things that annoys me about Gyro, is that this hero, he doesn't have that much life points, and his AGI gains, like, it's okay, but he has so much armor due to the items that he builds. He always builds, like, Ringo Aquila, Drums, Dominator, these things. Look at him, he's got 20 armor. Like, why does this hero have 20 armor? I honestly, I don't get it. He has like higher than base movement speed. He has like 900 damage when you come close to him.
What?
It's weird.
He's gonna be taken out here, try to pop the ultimate, but just assume that he was close enough to Susie and Moo that he was gonna be okay. But nice track kill.
Ember. Actually, if Susie stayed hidden for another moment, he might have gotten the Ember kill. But not that they lose anything, I guess. The bounty hunter, he's so scared that he doesn't even want to show himself to track. He's dead right now, so I think he can track the Quap here, but not tracking the Quap actually. What?
Maybe he thinks there's an opportunity for some sort of counter kill if Queen of jumps Ember. But
yeah, I don't know. That was kind of weird. I feel like what he should have done is just track and Shadow Walk. But again, it's not the biggest deal. I just feel like right now they just want vision, even if they have Vegas. This vision gives you things like these, where heroes like Lina just gets chased out of the woods, and then a Techies ends up dying as a result.
Yep. You see the remote mine. Z-Freak, yep. Like, you're right. You're absolutely right. He is a Techies player, but boy, I feel like he's just getting a bit unlucky right now. Like, he just invested so much time.
See that?
Yeah. He invested so much time into landmines, so much time into these remote mines, and neither one has gotten a kill when you really feel like they should have.
Yeah, that's... Oh, you know what? At the very least, they haven't scouted out the ops yet, but I'm not sure how long that'll last. I'm sure they realize they have to have one there. Like, if there's a Techies there, you know he wants vision. I think they have to check that.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to go to the bottom lane way too. Around just a bit too long. And,
nice chains.
Oh my God! Moo read that one just perfectly.
That's the force staff for you.
Yeah, hey, force staff. Never doubt it ever again.
Yeah. And he spams Slaughter in matchmaking. He knows the hero. I trust anybody who spams a hero to know the ins and outs better than somebody like myself who doesn't. So
I'll have to try this out.
It's good, but offlane Slaughter is actually very good, dude. Very good. So for an offlane hero to be able to apply kill pressure, like it's clockwork type of thing, but hold that thought, Whitebeard is dead.
Yeah, super dead. But the charge is going to come through from the side. Brian's going to turn around, get off the ultimate. No, interrupted by the Ult Scepter, but still forced that nice double stun. And Z-Freak's going to go down on top of that one. They'll be able to get the amplified damage on MJW, which means there's no real escape for him either. He's going to be run down, stunned up, easily finished off by Susie, who wanted to be able to pick up the kill.
Well, this is something I didn't expect. Even with all these run-out heroes, I didn't think they were going to be able to keep ahead in terms of kills. Never mind the net worths, but they're doing a cap. They're doing a really good job of it. But how many mines? Just one.
Certainly not enough to... Deo has 3,200 gold.
Yeah, he's very big. I feel like to play this game for them is they just buy a Satanic on Jayo and just go high ground. Because... Yeah, I don't know how well it goes for them if they just prolong the game.
Kind of feel
Moon's coming in from the side. Oh dear, is this a stun?
Nice. Controlling Zid, they will be able to get the Orchid on top of him, which means he's dead. Way 2's probably going to fall as well. No.
Yeah, they're not done. They're not done.
There goes the
Oh, he just get. Oh, come on, those words. They're just food, man.
E-Freak starts throwing out mines. He's gonna go for the suicide, take away the Aegis, but it's just the Aegis.
Yeah, the heroic sacrifice. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's worth, but yeah, I don't think that's worth at all, right? Because it was expiring.
Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe he thought, maybe he just slightly misjudged the timing. Swindle's gonna be caught. Turns around, Light Strike Array, but he already threw out the Laguna Blade. Charge, where is it? Oh, he doesn't have it yet. Now the ultimate goes out, bumps back some of the mounts. He's gonna be caught. Bill Scepter dodge, actually able to get away from a lot of damage, but he still goes down.
Holy crap, Cap. Fire doing it.
They really are, man. I was so
skeptical, honestly. I didn't think they could do it this game. Of all the games, this game, I said first game, alright. Second game, okay. Third game, I said no. But they're saying yes, man. They're doing it. I don't know what to say. It could be the offlane bounty. It could be just they're on the they're not on the same page with how they're playing right now. But they're getting the picks whenever they're going for them.
I do feel like a lot of it is the bounty hunter, where the bounty hunter as a 4 position is able to give you that kind of comeback mechanism that the offlane bounty hunter is here, but you're lacking an offlaner that is able to give you the team fight winning situation. Oh, Susie is going to be able to get this one, the double damage, not enough. This is going to TP back, he gets the mech as well,
nice mech.
He'll be able to survive, but
yeah.
I guess
honestly, that was a very cocky move to go for that kill.
Yeah.
It's just overall very cocky, I think. He didn't really have vision. And there was a tier 2 tower that supports could have rotated at any time, and you always have to be wary of that bounty hunter presence, of course. I don't fault him because he had a double damage, and he definitely could have done it, but yeah, that was just that was kind of a throwing move, I think.
Love had the right read, but he's going to be caught by...
Oh, man.
Moon comes in with a save. Now they're charged right through 2 of them. They're going to be able to bump back the techies long enough to get the kill beyond Godlike double kill, and they know where MJW is. And
oh, they missed the dust, though. I think they're done. Yeah, I think that's done.
Quite lucky.
Yeah, so he has the blink now. See? It's good. I think part of the reason for the 4 staff too is because like just the way he goes tranquil, right? He wants some regen because he doesn't really have sustain. And again, this hero, like look at him, he honestly has no mana cost. He has 25 mana cost for amplified damage, 115 for slithering crush. You know the last hero that got these kind of treatments, flipping Axe and Tusk. Look at what happened then. They became like first picks for a period of time.
Oh.
Strength heroes, they're so good, like these bruiser heroes, because they can force towers really easily or force kills. They don't have mana cost. Hold on, thought. Whitebeard. Oh, the turnaround.
He has to force that through the wards in order to get onto Way Too Sexy, but the amplify damage, every single right click is doing so much. They're going to be able to easily get that kill. And again,